All right, so what we're doing here is some proportions, and we start off with some workstations today in class, and we gave them this folder and they had to solve it in a group. I'm Mr. Abrams, and I'm going to show you how to do this skill that we just panned down on. The first one is use a proportion to solve the following problems. Show all your steps. So this is the skill that we need them to know how to do. Okay, to solve a proportion with an unknown variable, we're going to go ahead and multiply across. This is called cross products, cross multiplying. 5 times 48 needs to be equal to 3 times x. Okay, but I'm going to erase that. Instead of using multiply, now that we're in a higher level, our multiplication symbol looks like an x, so we're just going to use a dot, which means the same thing. 5 times 48 is equal to 3 times x. 5 times 48, I wish I could do that in my head real quick, but 5 times 8 is 40, 4 times 5 is 20, plus 4 is 24. We get 240 is equal to 3 times x. So we need to know what number x is going to be. So since it's being multiplied, we're going to do the opposite. We're going to divide by 3. We're going to do that on both sides. It's like a balance beam. Okay, whatever you do to one side, you got to do to the other, or it will fall lopsided. 3 divided by 3 gives us 1. So we have 1x, 240 divided by 3. So we're going to do some long division. Here's 240, 3. 3 goes into 2, not at all, but it does go into 24 8 times. Subtract that, got a 0. 3 goes into 0, 0 times. So our value for x is 80. To do this problem, application problem, right here, at the Converse Animal Shelter, the ratio of cats to dogs is 5:3. If there are 20 cats, how many dogs are there? So we're going to use that skill that we just learned to do that. We're going to set up a proportion. We're going to start up what I call a word ratio, and it's cats to dogs. In our problem, it said the Converse Animal Shelter has a ratio of cats to dogs that is 5:3. 5 cats to 3 dogs. And it wants to know that if there are 20 cats in there, how many dogs will we get? Okay, so where will we put this 20? 20 cats. Well, if we look up here, we have cats on top and dogs on the bottom. So we got to keep that together. So we're going to put 20 cats and D for dogs. We don't know how many there are. Using our skill, we're going to go ahead and cross multiply. We're going to find the cross products of 20 times 3 and then 5 times D. 3 times 20 is equal to 5 times D. And when we do that, we get 5D equal to 60. If we divide both sides by 5, we get D is equal to 60 divided by 5, which is easy to figure out. We'll do our long division. 5 goes into 6 one time. Subtract that, gives us 1 left over. Bring down the 0, 5 goes into 10 twice, and we are done with that. So D, 12 dogs. So now we've just used a ratio to predict a value based on another value that we did know, which was the number of cats at a specific time at the animal shelter. So these are skills that they need to know how to do. There'll be another video that is going to talk more about the steps on how to solve proportions. And if you have any questions, go ahead and send me an email, and we can help you with that. Thank you.